Hi guys. How did we do with that full moon last night? Did you guys let go of some things? It was exhausting for me. I feel like all the energy with the Aries, it's like, okay, we need to burn off the last bit of bullshit so we actually can have energy. So we actually can start new things, Aries. Today, the moon is in Aries. And it's going to be going in through a conjunction with Chiron and then moving into Taurus later in the evening. Today is Toad Talk Tuesday. So if you are local, you can come on down to Culture Shrooms in Arcata on the Plaza. I'll be there 4 to 6. There to do little readings. It's my offering for my community. Come ask me questions about random shit. Ask the Oracle. I'll be there. And if you are not local and you want to have access to the recordings of my Toad Talks, if you want to join the movement, sign up for my Patreon. Link in bio. Okay. Please let this be a clear reading. Scorpio. We got the Scorps. Could be a Scorpio rising with the ascendant there in the bottom. So Scorpio rising could be significant. We got, Mars is in Scorpio right now, guys. Mars, the ruler of Scorpio. Do we have any other signs that are important to think about today? There's that swamp energy again. Pisces and Virgo. Okay, so Scorpio, Pisces, and Virgo are the signs that are most significant today. We'll see if that comes up. It's spooky season. We might as well use some spooky cards. 2 Lenormand cards, please. There's one. Foxy lady. Okay. We got 14. That relates to the 9 of Wands. But I wanna know. Oh no, that's Wild Thing. Cross. Yeah, man. Anything else? Stars. Fox. Cross. We have man. And we have stars. Okay. What I'm thinking about the combination of these cards is there's a man who is worried about trickery, cunning, lies, and deception, possibly from a woman. And this is a burden. I think that this could also be a conflict between duty and self-interest, like what we need to do for other people versus what we need to do for ourselves, like selfishness. There could be a man who is very selfish, and this is a burden to someone. Someone needs to have faith. Someone needs to trust in themselves and their situation. I think that this burden is a worry. I think that someone's worried about someone. Let's get into the tarot, huh? I'm also kind of feeling, I don't know whether or not it's the masculine or the feminines here, but there's someone is worried about someone's deceit. There's either a woman worried about a man being deceptive or being kind of sneaky, or a man is worried about a woman. Let's just get a little bit more. It's going to be different for everyone. We do have Scorpio coming out. Scorpios in their shadow self, they can be they work under the surface. Let's just say that. They like to work under the scenes. They're the investigators. Someone's investigating when they need to have a little bit more faith. Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo. Okay. Ooh, you know what? We have burdens. We're always going to have a cross to bear, right? We're always going to have burdens. Yeah, we can let go of, and we let go of a bunch yesterday with that new moon, right? It could be that someone is still holding on to their burdens, even though they intended to let go of it last night. Some things we just can't let go of, But it could be that someone is using cunning, using like their slickness, their intellect to overcome some burdens. I do see the King of Cups. He could be, who the fuck? He could be a Scorpio. I usually like to think of the kings as the fixed signs, but doesn't have to be. Could be any water sign. Doesn't have to be a water sign at all. We all have all of the signs within us somewhere. Where do you act like a Scorpio? What whole sign house is ruled by Scorpio in your chart? What do we got? Wheel of Fortune! Reversed. I like the Wheel of Fortune reversed. You know why? It means we're breaking some cycles. It means we're breaking some patterns. Which means we're breaking some habits, some curses. We're letting go of some shit. Hopefully. I reversed, though. Ace of Swords. I want that to be upright. 10 of Swords. Who's calling me? It's an 800 number. The 10. The 0 drops away. It becomes the 1 again. We need to hold on to this new way of thinking. We need to. Or there needs to be some sort of communication. This is either a way of thinking. This is either a new idea, truth, clarity. Are we not accepting the truth? Are we not accepting the truth, my friends? Let's get a little more. We also have the 2 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Could be a crossroads. It could be a crossroads. When I see it like this, it's a decision. The Lovers. Let's get a little more. Maybe it's about letting go of something or not. It's always good to let go. I need one more on that. There is a lack of truth. Hold on. With the 10 of Swords, we have the Page of Cups. Please clarify the 7 of Swords. 2 of Swords. What the fuck? Who is this? Who is this sneaky motherfucker? Or there's just something that someone doesn't know. Something that someone doesn't see. Okay? Someone's afraid of getting their heart broken or afraid of breaking someone's heart because they needed to tell the truth. Because this is how it goes. 2 to the 3. We block things. We block the truth. There could be a decision that's so hard, black and white thinking that is so tough, something so intense that we just completely block it and we put on the blindfold. Because when we finally let in that new piece of information, when we finally let in the truth, when we finally let it in, then gonna have to find it. Yeah. When we finally let in the truth, when we finally allow in the new piece of information, that new truth, that new clarity, that new justice, when we finally let it in, when you finally allow in the truth, guys. Oh, allow it in. Remember what I always say. Life starts here. Allow in the truth. Quit blocking your life. It's gonna hurt for a minute. It's gonna hurt for a minute. Life is meant to hurt sometimes. If it was all good all the time, then you wouldn't know what good was. If it was all love and joy all the time, if you didn't have the heartbreak, then you wouldn't know what love is, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's gonna be different for everyone, but there's been someone who's not been truthful with you, who's been juggling you. I don't know if it's still going on or not. I don't know. I think you need to let this go. I think this is what we are struggling to let go of. Okay, people? The 7 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. 5 of Cups. It's disappointing. Power. Someone finally sees the light. Someone finally sees the light. It's being revealed. It could be for some. What's being revealed is that there was sneakiness, that there was someone sneaky. For others, it's that someone was running away from love. Someone was a runner. There's that too. There's many different ways that these stories can come out. Someone's sad. Someone's disappointed. Please clarify. Yeah, they're sad that they didn't offer the cup. That's what this was. So it's like someone feels so defeated because where was the love? Where's the love, people? Right? Please clarify the 10 of Swords. Yeah, she's the one. I think she's the one that feels defeated. Please clarify the 10 of Swords. Someone either feels defeated because someone showed... Yeah, the Empress. That's what I was thinking. Someone either didn't go after an Empress and they feel bad about it, or the Empress is the one who is realizing that someone has been sneaky, that someone hasn't been honest, and so she's walking away. She does feel bummed about it. She knew it was there. Ace of Cups again. What about it? 9 of Swords. 8. I don't know. Now it's getting confusing because I'm seeing lots of different stories, okay? I'm seeing lots of different stories. When it comes down to it, we all need to release. When it comes down to it, we all need to fucking let go. When it comes down to it, we all need to have faith. We need to let go of the burden. We need to let go of the burden, okay? People, you need to know, you know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. This is not a question. It's not like, what did the cards say today? Because they always say the same thing. If you understand the lessons of the tarot, if you understand the spiritual path, then all you need to do is keep that in mind. Keep all of the lessons in mind. Are you acting like the Empress? It just flipped. The Empress masters death. The Empress lets go. Release. It does take strength. It does take inner calm. You may have to... There is an Empress out there who's knowing her worth now, and she's not gonna take bullshit, okay? I love that, ladies. Emperors and Empresses, know your fucking worth. Yeah, we see the light now. All is clear in the light of day. After everything becomes clear in the light of day, 19, then you rise up, 20. What is it? You know, when it comes to this 5 of Cups stuff, it's like, either you stay focused on the past and it keeps you stuck, or you refuse to move forward because you're afraid of fucking making mistakes. You need to just move forward, guys. Keep an open mind. 3 doesn't always have to be like this, remember? It's just 3 spades. It's just 3 clubs. We don't have to remember that. We don't have to think about the images. 3 is expansion. 3 is the Empress. 3 is death and the Empress. 3 and 13. Okay? It's time to let go. It's time to let go to find out what really is for you. That's the only way. Because it's time to give up the fight. Someone's giving up. Done waiting. Done. We stand up for the truth. We fight for the truth. There could be someone, like, we need to fight for what we want. You need to hold out for what you want. For truth, for justice, for clarity. What is going on? Someone in my energy is really feeling not good. Oh, sheesh. They feel bad about some sort of fight. Someone feels bad about something that went down where they hurt someone, where they left. They were like the victor, but they ended up alone. Another 5. Oh my God. Okay, wait. What is this about? Someone moving too slow. Someone not moving forward. Okay, well, I think we need like a medicine card or something, because this is getting confusing. What was that? Ace of Swords again, guys. If you know you have to do this, then you gotta do it. Otherwise, you're gonna be bogged down. You're gonna feel bad. You want this. You want it. You have to admit it. This is why it feels like this. Because, where is it? Because no one went forward. Because it was real. Do you get that? It could be this, 10, or it could be this. What are you gonna do? The fish. Could be this. What do you want? We can have it all. Yeah, it's like, someone needs to heal. Someone needs to let go of something. There's a couple different stories I'm seeing here. We need to let go of the pain and the hurt. Okay, it does take time, but eventually the fire will come back, all right? Be single and loving it. Let's get an animal, or let's get a fairy card. Wow, okay. Mick the Myomancer. What about him? Okay. Anything else? Anything else from the fairies? Thank you, spirits. Thank you. Wow. Really fast. The undressing of the salad. We also have the Glancener. He's coming reversed. I don't know how I feel about him. This is an interesting reading, guys. I got my guard up. Do you? This says faff the footer. Keep your feet on the ground. All right. We're going to start with Mick, number 42. Small clues. Details. The messages everywhere. And patience. You gotta pay attention to the messages, guys. You're being shown. You're being shown what you need to do. Okay, have patience. Oh, I feel sick. Sometimes when I'm doing these readings, I feel ill to my stomach. Someone could be dealing with some nausea, some sort of stomach pain. Please pay attention to the details, okay? Look for the inner hidden meaning in ordinary objects, happenings, experiences. Life is trying to teach you something by speaking to you gently. With luck and application, you will get the message before it has to speak to you more loudly. Body language in humans as well as mice may give you useful information at this present time, especially if you learn to read it properly. The clues to the answers you seek and the things you need to know are all around you. You are surrounded by omens, portents, and signs, but the signs are not written on billboards in large letters. They are in the small happenings of your life. Be awake and be aware. Hint: if you work out what the question really is, it is much easier to recognize the answer when it comes. So this is actually what I deal in, guys. If you've been seeing weird signs, come down to Toad Talks. Hit me up. I'll help. I just saw 111. Hit me up, okay? We will decipher it, all right? Because it can get very confusing. That's why the tarot is helpful, because it is a clear language. That's why astrology is helpful, because it is a clear language, all right? But we need to slow down, okay? Be patient and pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the music around you. Pay attention to little details, because spirit is trying to speak to you, okay? Let's see what the undressing of the salad is. Number 5031. Balance. Avoiding extremes. Achieving the impossible and being impossible. Things are in motion and the outcome is impossible to predict. A cool head is required to deal with this, as is a readiness to jump in whatever direction seems appropriate. It's that 2 of Wands, guys. Exercise cool judgment while staying ready for the unpredictable. Sudden changes of fortune may appear good or bad, but they are in flux and can be rechanneled if necessary. Develop poise, stay calm. You can come out a winner here, but it is likely to take concentrated effort. Use power with delicacy and discretion. Keep your feet on the ground. If you have a big decision to make, If you have a big decision to make or you're trying to see something clearly, make sure you stay grounded, okay? What else we got here? The undressing of the salad. So things might not be clear yet. We might not be able to move in a certain direction or another. All right? The Glancener. Number 62. Illusion, delusion, lust, projection, and clear sight. He came reversed. Someone might have been blinded by lust. Ladies, have your guard up. This is hard to tell. It's hard to tell who we're talking about here. You're gonna know. Someone is pretending to be other than they really are. They may even believe, or at least want to believe, their own deceit, but probably not. This pretense may be because they want to please others, because they lack the moral strength to present themselves and their ideas honestly, or because they simply hope to gain an advantage by fooling others. Sometimes people fool themselves into thinking they are better than others, and it is therefore all right for them to deceive. Although this is invalid logic, it is not uncommon. Vanity can be involved here, especially vanity based on something we know deep down to be untrue. False words, like unmet apologies, may arise. What have I fucking been saying to you guys? Someone needs to apologize. Someone needs to make something right. Or we may claim that something means little to us when in fact it means a great deal. So there's going to be bits and pieces that are true for some people and not true for others. There's also someone who has not been admitting their feelings. Someone who has not been telling the truth. Someone's been running away from and that's becoming a burden. They're avoiding, it's becoming such a burden on them. This is crazy reading. You need to speak your truth. The others involved in the situation need to wake up and notice what is really happening instead of allowing themselves to be fooled. The situation needs to be handled with care, lest the awakening have very explosive destructive effects. If the pretender is the querent, she urgently needs to begin to present her true self and true ideas before things get much worse, as they certainly will, with the ensuing crises being even more devastating. This is the time to call upon honesty, card 40, for aid. A tower moment is going to happen. A tower moment is going to happen, guys. You're going to get bad karma, and it's not... You need to speak your truth. You need to. God. There needs to be something resolved. Love. If you love someone, tell them. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with others. Jesus. Toad's getting angry. What's the truth? What's the truth? You can't handle the truth. Someone was a little bitch. Someone did something that they're not proud of. And they're afraid that people are going to are going to find out. They want to make it right. You want to make this right. I know you do. I know you do. I know you do. Dang. Okay. You can make it right. You can always make things right. And for the other side, you know, for whatever, this is going to be different, right? But for those that are trying to decipher the truth, those that are trying to... For those that are trying to decipher the truth, those that are trying to pick out the snakes in the grass, those that are trying to understand this, do not settle. Take your time. Examine your options. Okay? Don't move too fast. If you need help with this, if this seems to be resonating and you need something clearer, I offer personal readings. It's really hard because I pick up on lots of different stories here. It's really hard for me to know which story to like dive into more. So if you need help, if you don't have a lot of money for a reading, come down to my Toad Talks or just hit me up. I will make it work for you. Okay? But we can get to the bottom of this. Let me help. All right. I love you guys. Good luck with this. Bye.